Hey, what's up, Bonbons? Hey, Kosher Bee. It's going alright. How are you? Attack. For Ralts, like the encounter rate, 4% overall, but you don't want a Ralts with the ability Trace. You want Synchronize instead, so it's half the Ralts that are ruled out for an overall rate of 2%. God fight? Oh, 2 defense. Guess that was expected though. 2 special attack speed is good. 1 HP though, like 0 IV. That's It's not a god Trico when you have 0 IV HP or whatever it is. Pretty low. Hey, Magic Ben. It's just a reset heavy run. It's a run that gets better the further you progress, so you know, hard to get started, but pretty big payoff in terms of the final evolution, final moveset. Devil. Zig or not. Well, Shockwave once you get it, and Trico before you get it. Let's see. Guaranteed. Could be it. Good time, too. Oh, it's good to defense, most likely. It matters. We had good special attack and speed on the last Ralts, and it wasn't runnable. It's a defense. Feeling Pokemon are just... Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just like gonna go ahead and save now this. This is so good because it's modest. Alright, I think this is gonna be the run, so if you want to watch the completed Ralts run live, this will be it. Unless I screw something up. Which I might, because I'm rusty. Alright, let me check stats. Tap leader. Oh. Okay, got health back. What's that? Ones. And that one. Two, three, four. Four, three. We still don't really know much about the defenses. We know they're runnable, but they could actually be a little bit bad. But, you know, perfect nature. It's like hard to, you know, perfect nature on a 2% encounter on a pretty good time, 1033. Oh yeah, this is it, you know. Hope I don't hit any optionals that kill me, because I don't anticipate I will get a better run than this before I get tired of this category, so just trying to make sure I follow all my notes here. To heal. Got Trick go in front. Sorry about this. Just save for this fight. Should have saved here. You have Zig. Good defense, so pretty unlikely to die. I'm just gonna have to switch now. Just don't use Howl. Don't use Howl. That's where we get in trouble. It's okay now, but it'd still be bad. Yeah, this is where it gets real bad. I just lose the run now. How many? Full, so we just keep trying. Alright, well, there we go, we won. Futures. And defense is good. Let's see what the HP was, though. He's not likely to get a +2 to special, +3 to special attack. Alright. I gotta do this again. Alright. For Leer strats, because we have good attack. Ralts is kind of in need of a heal, isn't it? Nope. We literally did nothing this turn. I think this is really the way to do this fight, but... I mean, we literally did nothing this turn. Healing. There's speed type. I know. We literally did nothing 3 turns in a row. One and 3 to use Harden, right? It's not growth, I don't remember. Why did I consider this strat in the first place? It's just lowered so much it doesn't even do anything. gonna take 3 minutes. I can't do damn. How does that not work? That strat just doesn't work. Even... Trinkets. Why was he not swapped? I definitely... So herb. Oh, that's really good defense. God Ralts, more importantly than early. No tackle this turn. So just save for every fight, so I don't. You just never zeros. I think like this is the fatal flaw. Like I'm gonna hopefully have a good run here, but then I'll just not do this category again because it's just having to save for every battle is kind of cheating in manipless. So. But because of the difficulty in getting a good rods, just have to do it. Second damage range. I need my health. Why are you faster than me? What? Wait, hold on. What happened in this fight? All ones. Alright, hope I don't get the glitch. I don't actually know why this happens, but sometimes, inexplicably, Nose Pass does not go for the kill here. Your potion. No, that's not good. Tackle. Crit? Oh. That is the problem, isn't it? Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. Cool. 3. Alright. It's a lot of damage with good special attack. I can take that. Bad special attack, but it's okay. Not really bad. Last time it was the lowest possible, it was 10. Just need it to be like 13. But even if it's 10, it's still good for Brawly. Like better than a lot of neutrals. Well. Now what? It was pretty lucky, so I'm playing it super safe here. Is cursor. Yeah. Why was I here? Pretty important to get a +2 on one of the next 2 levels. That's bad. Any damage here is quite annoying. Oh, there it is. Boom. Defense didn't quite. Dang. This is so good now. The joys of manipless. Too bad I picked like the worst possible time to stream. There is not a manipped Ralts that exists that is better than this one. Not even close. Okay, do I have to heal Trico or save or something? That damage. And if we die, I just do the same thing as last time. At least I know what to do now if I die here, since it's happened before. Oh, Zig is dead already. Yeah, that does complicate things. Yeah, same thing. Crit. Stun. No. What's up, Taser? I should heal though. I'm gonna heal yet. Well, then again. You can use Trico whenever you want, but you have to include Ralts in the battle as well. Ralts has to participate. It doesn't have to live, it can die. And this... well, that's not good. This could be a death. I do have another cherry berry, I guess. 2-turn Shroomish though, that's good. Now the Lotads that don't die if you don't have good special attack. Look at that, extra damage. Wow, we healed for nothing. HP is high. I have to admit, the start of this run is just extremely unsettling. Like, the start being once you catch a good Ralts, because of all the switching that you have to do. It just doesn't feel rhythmic, the way that a lot of speedrun, Pokemon speedrun strats do. Hey Sympeta, thanks for the luck. Alright, this is guaranteed to die. No full restore? Not hit me, please. No. Not dead to crit, though, I don't think. 31. Ones. Speed might not be great. Does it need to be though? Yeah, see now we're speed tied instead of fast rate because we can get the +2 in speed. And now we can actually lose to a critical. Maybe that crit. Thanks, Pat, for the luck. Only 6 damage though. Alright, I'll lower. Lost both speed ties. We saved the berry because we got the low tag ranges and 2-hit Shroomish, surprisingly. That's a really tough one to get. This is a God Ralts, yeah. Just to get the perfect nature. Yeah, it's like double the defense of the last one. I think I had 8 defense at this point in the run last time. 12 now. 13. Hey Karaka. Yeah, the FM tournament kinda did it to me. Just some stuff happened that just made me not want to play FM for quite a while. So whenever I feel better about it, I'll return, because I still have categories I'd like to do, but FM always was kind of running on borrowed time. It's such a short game to get so much replay value out of, so yeah, just not feeling it right now. Sometime in the future, I know the urge will strike. Hold on, I gotta do memory here. Okay. What do you get for coverage? Yeah, Shockwave and then Thunderbolt. That hits everything good enough. Yeah, thanks for the luck. The Pokemon that resist both psychic and electric moves are not typically a threat. Nope, that's bad. should be guaranteed on this special attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Get orangeberries. No. God damn it. Wait, we can get these things. No. It's like all of these trainers you have to fight require practicing different movements. This one is fairly precise to get right. What? Okay, I might have counted wrong. That's not 94. Wow, that's really bad to miss that. That shouldn't have been. Yeah, I think I might have miscalculated. Makes me think this might live too. How is that living? Do no damage to myself at least. Good. Usually do not get a clean fight here. Yeah, unfortunately Gardevoir doesn't get Ice Beam. If it did, you would definitely take the extra minute to go pick it up. Good crit then. It's like, yeah, -1 on the PP. Well, you can kill me if this thing's like throw something. Two damage. So we have like god stats here, don't we? Pretty hard to lose this fight. Whereas the last Ralts is just hard to win. Complete reversal. That's a really bad start, though. Might lose. Yeah. Karate chop is not really better. Bulk up. Can we win from here? I think so. First things first. Alright, that's fine. It's guaranteed to die. Just super. Yeah, roll. Be okay though. Fine. We take that. That fight, the way that it went, is just a loss with bad stats. Having the plus special attack nature to 2-hit Makuhita is just massive. Hey Indigo, 31 months, what? Thank you for getting close to 3 years of support. Changes to the all gold symbols route. Let's see. I had that changelog paste bin. Added something recently, what was it? Oh, I have a minute, I can... Let's see if I can pull it up. Like, I did a little bit of work the other day. Hopefully. No, changelog's not saved by Google Chrome. Let's see if I can do a quick search, though. Yeah, like I haven't made any fundamental changes, but yeah. I just did some research on the berries. Like I can get 2 tries at a lumberry from the NPCs. Because as soon as the clock strikes midnight, they'll give you another berry, even if they just gave you one at 11:59 p.m. Uh-oh. No damage to myself, though. 4? 6. lightning rod. That's... Hey J-Lu, thank you. Okay. Okay, supersonic. And then I still have to look more closely into daycare strats. That was something I looked into like 3 months ago. But I haven't routed it exactly. But I'll very likely do daycare strats for slack off. Just faster than other methods of leveling up. I think this can die in 2. Well, actually I could have postponed this fight. Oh my god, that's so much damage. It's not huge power, though. Crit. Oh, card. 26 speed? What does that give me? Bonuses. Faster than Goldeen. This is just such a perfect stat line for this route. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some extra routing in case I do get a Lumberry drop. Like, I'll have 4 chances at a Lumberry drop, and it's, yeah, 10% each time or something like that. I think it's 10%. So, you know, more than a 33%, 1 in 3 chance. But I get a Lumberry, and it's quite good for Gyarados, but it also makes... What? Makes certain Pokemon a little trickier without the Silk Scarf damage boost. For a lot of mons, well, it changes the strategy, actually. You can just let yourself get status while you set up Dragon Dance. It's quite beneficial. For other mons, it's worse. Confuse? Not me. Last tentacles that get a turn. Maybe he doesn't get a turn. Haha. So the 26 speed is what I need to outspeed this one. What else changes? Anything? I don't think anything changes, so I don't need to get the Carbos, that's nice. Wow, wait. Get wrecked. Everyone's getting confused indeed. But honestly, like, I'm pretty motivated to do all gold symbols manipless, but I don't really have a plan for what to do after I finish that run. Except Gen 4 and 5, and I'm not going to do Gen 4 and 5 until we have an emulator that's either accurate or accepted in Pokemon speedrunning. Yeah, what's up, Nate? How was, you streamed earlier, right? How's that? You do keep teleport and use it quite a few times. Yeah, this is a God Ralts, and I'm just playing it safe this run so I can finish it and then not have to do this category anymore. Yeah, it's a cool category, but I'm not feeling the grind for a good Ralt, so we're gonna make it this run. Haven't died yet. Ah, okay. So wait, there was some discussion about the rule set for all duelists. Oh god damn it. Okay, this is really scary now. Yeah, that's... Okay, should be enough. 17. Hold on. It's my SPDF. 18? Hold on. Oh, dear goodness. Oh dear, where is it? I gotta do a quick calc. I'm at 18 or 19? 19 is safe. Alright, decent range here. Confused. Okay. One in 16, or 1 in 64 to kill. Now if this lives, I can kill it with Ralts, most likely. But it died. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, so what was the rule discussion? It was intriguing. I was reading about that in the FM Discord. Was it like... Oh yeah, unlock all duelists or defeat all duelists, because if it's defeat, then you have to beat Haishin 1 at some point. And that would just be potentially a fundamental change to the run compared to any percent. The thing about all duelists that always turned me off is that there's no difference than any percent really. Maybe the first time you do it, it's like, oh cool, I get a bunch of thunders from Villager 2 that I don't normally get, but I mean, it's kind of the same thing that happens in Hundo, and yeah, it's kind of boring to me to do those extra duels that don't really change the end strategy. But if you were to be required to beat Haishin, then, you know, I don't know exactly when you would do him. Routing in FM, what's that? But I think it's definitely popular enough to be you know, an official category, so it's good to see the Brazilian community spearheading that. Oh, that's right. Okay. Hold on, I gotta start up with Duel Master King. I heard there was a sick 15 times 15 time, 811 by Guy, is that right? That's actually grind the practice to beat that time, I figured. Pretty nice. Okay, that's not fair. You should get paralyzed if I do. What's up, Elsa? Thanks for the luck. Always one card short. Oh my god. What this is a good thing, isn't it? I get it. A 4-hit here, right? Good special attack. Hell. So, again on these fights, you're stealing the Oran Berry, so they don't have it, and it also helps you a little bit. Like, I'll get some health here from, like, my Cherry Berry activates right away, and then my Oran Berry's gonna activate right away. Pretty sick to have 2 items activate on the same turn. Is that on the bingo card? Is most of this improvement just luck? I would say yes, just because of the stats being so godly. Oh, nice. Okay, so now this one, let's see. Just lead confusion. But now I don't know what to do. I had the berry, yeah. 5. Good fights. I mean, just like me, Roush, when he did his Ralts run, it was like his first run and he had spent a lot of time routing, but not a lot of time practicing, so there's just a lot of time saved in polish, like execution polish. So for the rest of this run, I might save a lot of time to execution in some places, and I might lose a lot of time to execution in some places. We'll just have to see. Just potion. This one Cherry Berry situation is so awkward, but Shroomish should die in 2, because I have good special attack. Zord. Oh, that dice to beef. Logo. Okay, I need to heal. Heal the full or not. The cheat is pretty bad. I forgot that this can be a thing. I've had all female Ralts in my practice runs, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, now this could be bad. Yeah, this could be a death, as a matter of fact. Alright. Well, now I don't have anything to heal that, do I? I really don't. I don't have anything to heal that. I'm dead. How did this happen? I'm actually dead to this fight now. Yep. See, it's like you practice and then... yeah, I'm dead. I'll revive at least. Alright, time to crit or something. I have enough heals at least. I guess, why did that do so much damage? Crit, low roll, tackle, okay. Don't low roll now. Potion. Okay. Pretty hard to die here. It's fine. Yohida is a good range, I'm pretty sure, with this special attack. Minus 12. Man, this split is not too bad at all in the world record. Why am I here? Oh my god, it's... should be 77%? Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I'm not, you know what, I was about to drop my controller, who knows what button. I mean, if I drop my controller here, it's not even that bad, right? Because I just... it's not even that bad. 20. Just candy and then evolve, and you still get Calm Mind at 21. Just lose time to the cutscene. Tense movement, repel, candy. So that's just like another thing that you shouldn't really be allowed to do, but you're just doing it because you have to save for this fight anyway in a good run. Hey, Nebazard, thanks for the 2 months and the love. Appreciate it. Nobody has quick attack, because as we discussed in depth in the last stream, one of my streams this month, Combuskin is the latest quick attack learner at level 32. Okay, defense saves runs. Oh, good special attack, it might die. Ow, this is gonna hurt if he thundershocks me. Oh no. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, I guess I just sent her after this anyway, so it's fine. Actually comboed me though, wow. So I didn't make it here last stream, right? I died to Rival 2 because of bad defense. So now we get to do a little more commentary on what's happening. Let me say low roll. So this next section is where my route deviates quite a bit from Roush's. As I explained in the last stream, we do get some pretty good moves coming up now that we are a Curlia. Our stats are still terrible. You know, only slightly less terrible than before, but we do get Calm Mind, already had that, and we'll get Psychic at 26, so 4 levels from now, and then Shockwave from Watson. Now Watson has that Magneton that resists all of our moves, and the electric moves that Watson uses are pretty scary when at base, whatever it is, 35. 40 Svidaf, low HP. And we need levels anyway for later. Like, we don't strictly need to get level... Oh, Jesus. All these misranges. We don't strictly need to get level 26 for the Magneton. The Magneton isn't terrible by itself, but everything on Watson can be kind of scary with the Howl quick attack combo or just big shockwave damage, shockwave critting through your Calm Minds. Self-destruct on Voltorb is the worst threat, but having Psychic for Voltorb doesn't really help that much. Anyway, I was just playing around with ways that you could possibly get level 26 for Watson and possibly get Psychic just to make things easier on the Magneton, and then the Manectric at the end that has pretty strong stats in a Citrus Berry. And it turns out that once you clear Rival 2 and reach Mauville, you have basically 5 different areas that you can go to and farm for experience. And there's tons of good fights, including the one that I just did that's optional, that can give you 1,000 or more experience with really no resistance, no Nothing like that skitty. 150 experience, very hard earned. Yeah, that could go down. So, we're going to do some required fights, and then we're going to do some relatively fast, high EXP optional fights, and get level 26 midway through the Watson fight. And that's going to make it a lot faster and more consistent. And then it'll set us up well for the hard fights coming after Watson. There's one fight in particular that is a major wall for Curlia, but it shouldn't be too bad with these stats being so amazing. Well, have to get through another Shroomish here. This is a required fight, and it does give good EXP. The Roselia is just dying in one hit. You can farm for items with pickup, nice critical, but the pickup items are dependent on the level of the mon that is picking them up. So the level 1 to 10 mons pick up really weak items like potions, antidotes, and they have no chance of picking up a rare candy. Even the rare slots are not the best items. I think you can get like a super potion, a full heal, something decent but not game-changing is one of the rare items. Can't start picking up rare candies until I think level 21. Unlike in Sapphire, where you just have a 10% chance for any mon, any level with pickup, to get a candy. Low roll. Yeah, this is where things can go really far south. I don't know what Electrike does. It's Thunder Wave, I believe. Alright, good. Can you believe that a good Mudkip Swampert run is already at, like, Winona by now? I don't feel like I've been playing for that long. Oh yeah, magic. Forgot about that. But nobody does that strat. Like, if you want to farm Earthquake TMs because you're not willing to use, like, a duplication glitch, you just, like, it's better to, like, play through the game. Like, what I used to do is play through Sapphire. Like, my Ruby cart had all of my good mons, and I didn't want to delete that post-game save file, but Sapphire I just used to farm Earthquakes and Calm Minds and other stuff. Trade them over. Alright, so I'm gonna fight another required trainer right now, but it's a trainer that I could do later. It's a little bit faster to do it later, but it's nice experience and all one-hit KOs. This is going to get me to level 26 for Watson, so it's well worth the little detour that I'm doing, especially since I need to be in this area anyway to fight some other trainers. Hey, Len Films. It's pretty cool when you get a perfect nature with great IVs first try, which did not happen the other night, but yeah, we're gonna finish this run and hopefully get a decent time, and probably highlight it just because this run is going to show off all of the strats that Ralts can do, all of the stats being more than good enough. It's a cool category in theory, and theory usually means assume decent stats. In practice, actually getting those stats was a little tough the other night, so this will probably be the last stream of it. Alright, so like I said, in this area we have some other trainers to fight. And this trainer, despite being notoriously slow with having 6 Pokemon at low levels and low BSTs, it's actually a decent place for EXP. Because you outspeed and one-hit everything, and the HP bars go down super fast. Yeah, it is. But yeah, the cool thing is that the manip run doesn't even get to run stats this good. So we get like 1200 experience from this fight, more than any other fight that I do during the segment. And the next fight we're going to get about 1100. If you wait until after Watson to farm for experience, because there's so many more trainers after Watson, being able to use Rock Smash, you get some more trainers that give around like 1200, 1250 EXP. But they're not much faster than this, and then yeah, you would miss out on the early Psychic. Or EVs. EVs are a consideration, but not a major one. Don't do it. Alright, so now with this special attack, should get a very good range on the Beautifly coming up. This is another optional fight. Level 25, I also get to do another optional fight coming up pretty quickly with a very favorable range, possibly guaranteed actually, on Roselia. A little scary, I guess. This trainer right here is just really quick to fight, but if you miss the range, then it can be disastrous with Stun Spore. Easy peasy. Roselia's very high EXP for how easy they are to defeat. 585. So now we're all set. With level 25, we also get a guaranteed one-hit KO on this guy's Gulpin, which has Sludge. Ouch. This probably can't die. Getting red. And crit. Oh, I've gotten a lot of crits this run. Let's go. This thing has Headbutt, Sand it down. Yeah, this thing actually can live if you're 24. Curly is not very strong, and Goldfin is bulky. So we're not healing 57, but we are saving because of the boom. I have a Cherry Berry already. Yeah, this is just the one fight where it's like pretty much impossible to not save. Because Voltorb randomly self-destructs, there's no way to manip him into doing it. Like, if you put him at low HP, then he'll self-destruct as long as he can't kill you with anything else, but he can always kill your HM friends with something else, so it's an inconsistent fight. And that is a good start. I didn't do... okay. It's alright. I go for the +2 range here. I'm supposed to go for the +0 range, but whatever. Okay, double parable, not good. We got that, so we didn't die to the Voltorb. 10% chance, or roughly, of getting self-destructed. I'm just gonna heal right away here. That's... 3. It's fine. Still gonna be in supersonic range. There is Psychic, pretty early. Don't need Confusion anymore. Don't have space for it. It would be nice for PP, but we just don't have space because we need Calm Mind. We're gonna need Shockwave over Thief, and then we'll need Teleport to save time and movement. This could hit it into heal range with a special attack, but that might be heal range. Unfortunate. Yeah, it actually is. I'm down Psychic PP. I'm gonna just center here, I think, for safety. But yeah, easy fight. This dies in one hit, Magneton dies in 2. Any time loss from fighting extra trainers, but big time save coming up here because I'll skip some trainers. It's just like not good Psychic PP at all. I think I'm just gonna center now. I can't center anywhere else. It might be faster to like Trainer Tower heal, but alright. Can actually skip the Nugget here, pretty cool. Whoops. Trico would be so much better with Calm Mind. Thanks to Demented Keen for the love. Well, this kinda sucks. Catch you. Cool. Do still need to solve this. Seven guard specs. 5 speeds. Buying X special is because it's faster to X special than Calm Mind, and there's also a fake out turn you have to deal with. Oh no, I need a... I mean, I could, okay. What's this? How did I miss one of the first two? Old strats. Alright, we need a bird and no Lotad, so it could be a while here. Lotad doesn't learn Dive and Waterfall because we're not going to evolve it. Hopefully not too much of a grind. Alright. Okay, good. I think that's Pokeball range. It's close. challenge after this one. I would probably just want to knock out that Torchic run that I never got, the sub-manip run. Do the hiker now. Second encounter, Swablu, no damage, no sleep, it's good. We have no more optional trainers to fight this run, unless I opt for a safe strat later, but I think with this big special attack on Gardevoir, I'll just do the riskier strat. It's not really that risky. Nothing is that risky with Gardevoir except not saving for champion. Forgot to super repel here. Shockwave. This repel can last quite a while. But now we get to do a strat that is borrowed from Sapphire. Got Teleport, at least that Mauville is the warp point, but typically what you do here is you go get Strength. But of course I'm a Kirlia, I'm not really capable of moving boulders, so we're not going to get Strength now, as it's quite a bit of a detour compared to later. Later, it's actually going to be right on our way to Heidelberg Gym to fight Norman. We've already fought the trainer that's in the cave there. Trainers blocking the east exit to the cave after you get Strength. It's a pretty useful experience, but we needed that experience for Watson, so we already fought him, and now there's just no reason to go to the cave right now to get Strength. So we delay it. Okay, so now coming up, I gotta talk about this fight, the Maxi 1 fight. Notoriously a pretty easy fight because of the item guard spec, which you can just use on an HM friend's turn. Blocks all of his sand attacks, allows you to set up. Midiana has bad special attacks, so the bites that it occasionally uses are not threatening. Zubat and Camerupt are Maxi's other two Pokemon. Camerupt has some pretty easy to exploit weaknesses. No speed, bad moves. Zubat is a Zubat. It's not really ever a tough fight for like any of the starters. But it is a tough fight for most Kirlias, like a really, really, really tough, harder than Red and Heart and Gold fight. And the reason for that is, well, when you have Bite against a Kirlia, you got Stab, and it actually does hurt quite a bit. It does about 40 damage, and as you can see, I have 65 HP, and that's with good stats, so he comfortably 2 hits with Bite, and he also outspeeds the majority of Kirlias. And then of course Bite has the 30% chance to flinch. You can see how it could get quite bad. You do still basically get a free turn when he uses Sand Attack, but as soon as he's bitten you once, he'll just keep biting you going for the kill. He won't go Sand Attack anymore. So you're just in this awful heal loop, and if you're able to get off a Calm Mind, then you survive 2 bites and it's okay, but of course if you're slower, you might never get off a Calm Mind because of the flinch. So nasty, nasty fight with lower speed. You actually need 22 IV speed to be faster with a Carbos. There's only one Carbos available. Alright, so we actually can do what? Oh, hold on. We can do this, and that's it. Don't need to do anything else. Good enough stats. A little bit risky here, but that's, you know, if you're gonna save, might as well take full advantage of the ability to die and continue, not waste time healing 6 HP. Yeah, we have good special defense, good HP, good special attack, and good enough speed. Outspeed the Mightyena and Zubat and Camerupt without MX speed. So barring a critical, this is likely to be a clean fight, but it's like literally 30% to win if you're slower than Mightyena, so we're happy to have these stats. And this is the main reason that you need 9 speed at level 5 on your Ralts. Yeah, it's so weird having it in Slot 3. Alright, show me the sand. No. Yeah, I actually did a lot. So probably gonna go bite again. This is what the soda pops are for. So dumb. Pretty unlikely to risk more than one crit on that. Anyway, I don't know if I said hi to Tiger while I was talking about the run, but appreciate the good luck. Ah, this is really slow to go back again. You can actually recover with the revive here, but it's just better to save Scum. That's our first death. I was not expecting a deathless run. Anyway. It's better, but it's still likely to bite from lower health. It's actually so much slower to do this fight when he doesn't Sand Attack turn 1. Nope. Why did it not go down? Wow, that's a death, isn't it? It's fine. Okay, that's weird. I didn't realize the last minute I wanted to do that. Zero Sand Attack scene. It's just brutal. Tackle doesn't kill. I think we're safe here, but he could still just randomly Magnitude and then like 5 kills. I literally died at Meg 5, but I think this is like... I don't know if it's guaranteed, but it's super likely. Alright, good. Okay. Do herb shop, I guess. Not that. not. Could be useful later, I guess. So we're kind of low on heals because of that fight. My fault, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, this fight is another one where stats matter, and we should have good enough stats to have a clean fight. Now, I originally tried to do this fight setting up on Slugma, which is what you do when you want to get poisoned and Death Ward, but since we have Teleport, there's no need for that. And then the poison is actually quite annoying when you aren't trying to die. So we are setting up on this instead, and we just lose to Magnitude 10, but it's unlikely. It doesn't usually use Magnitude anyway. Sometimes I can just use Overheat. Don't have to deal with the light screen either, Slugma has that. Which can be really bad, actually. 6, okay, yeah. I don't think it goes Overheat anytime soon. One more Calm Mind after this. Yeah, we're dead to take down now, so we'll just heal. Normally you heal it twice here, you might be able to just do one. Do not know what's up with the heals. Now with most special attacks, you need to go to +5 for safety on Torkoal, and sometimes you just opt not to. This should be a win. Because you don't want to risk Magnitude or crit takedown. I think it's guaranteed. It's 88% at worst on Torkoal. Plus special attack nature is in pretty hard. Well, not yet. It doesn't actually go in that hard. It's more like the fact that I have 20 IV, which is runnable on a neutral nature. Very happy to have. Not 10 IV plus special attack, because that's basically just like having neutral. Alright, here we go. Just kills me if I miss this, so I'd like to get it, and we did. Good stats. At the best. Not a lot of time saved. Got an encounter though. Now we get the desert candy. While not poisoned. And then we will just be on easy street the rest of the run. As long as I don't mess up. A little bit low on heals, but I think we'll actually be okay to not get the one potion. Some Oran berries, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to need to get any more heals if I get standard luck from here. So when you get the soda pops by fighting the Azuro and the Marrow, it allows you to skip getting the nugget and buying super potions, and it gives you that little bit of extra health. Do I suppose have low HP now, so we gotta burn one of the heals. Oh god. Alright, we already fought him, so we can just save a little bit of time. Movement. Now. do super repel. We do have to heal here. And start to use these. And finally, get ready. I'm gonna get strength here. As I said earlier, this is like a strat ported from Sapphire, where you get late strength and Rock Tomb, like 5 things. So you don't need strength for not Chimney. But yeah, we're not a baby anymore. This potion. Don't know if the time saves will go down now. Well, this split should lose time because of the detour. Or I think Rush did something like this too. What did he do? I don't remember. I think he already had strength, but he did something like this, so maybe I'll save time, I don't know. Oh, how is he? Okay, that was my fault. How do I get extra money and useless EXP? Wow. You're supposed to go down to the bottom, but then I'm like, well, it's bonked. Sneak preview, the next few fights, destroying normal types. I swear, every time I don't do something right against this guy, he's facing the direction that I'm gonna go. Gotta decide what I want to do for EXP. But yeah, we just start one-hitting things now that Marsh Tomp would 3-hit. YOLO strat. This is not the standard route, but it's a good strat to use if you're trying to shave some seconds off in the mid-game. Hopefully defense curl. Oh right, wait, why did you even use that? You're supposed to use double edge. I suppose with this special attack I could go for the range on Zangoose. On Vigoroth. Out of heals! I shouldn't have to use any more heals at all until T and all. But yeah, we're getting some extra experience the expense of that turn there, extra turn on Wigglytuff. We don't need to save here, like we can die to a crit, but it's a very smooth fight. And I guess the world record run might have died here because I'm saving massive time. Thanks, SMP. Alright, so the weakness of the slacking is special defense. The Gardevoir is just able to one-hit it, and we can start using X specials to save time. fast strat now. Don't need to X speed. Lovely 26 speed. We would have to X speed. Well, actually, yeah, we don't need to X speed. It's actually kind of close. 64. Yeah, we're barely faster than Linoon. Yeah, we made it. Alright, now. This thing can use Yawn, and that can be very bad. Just use Facade, and don't crit. And we should be fine here. So you've got the loafing turn. We outspeed Linoon. So yeah, that's Norman. That's a typical Norman fight when you have decent stats. Unfortunately, this health is really awkward. Do have the Person Berry still equipped, but... Wow, I don't know what happened in Record. It must have just died once or twice? Torrent? No, I gotta think of a name for psychic moves, like... For electric moves, Voltage... What would it be for psychic moves? If only. Gardevoir would... And even Ralts Curlia would actually be way better, way faster, 10 plus minutes faster, if it had an ability that boosted psychic type moves at low HP. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll just take the bed heal here and rely on my Person Berry and good special attack. So real quickly, now that we have evolved into Gardevoir, we see a much bigger boost to our special attack as a result of the nature. It's still a 10% boost, but... relative to my IVs, it's more significant. Like when you have 20 IV special attack and a plus nature, oh, well, hold on. That's roughly the same as having a 31 IV neutral nature with Ralts. Also, if anyone in chat has an idea of how Trico can move boulders with its tiny little arms, I'm all ears. Don't quite get it. Yeah, we're gonna make use of Teleport again. And, this tail, I don't know. We're gonna get Thunderbolt here as well. It's definitely worth the power. It's definitely worth the time to get it for the power upgrade to Shockwave. Anyway, yeah, 20 IV plus nature with Gardevoir is much higher than 31 IV neutral. So we're gonna get some bonus time saves that are not really routed in, because the odds of actually having plus special attack and good IV are just so low that I didn't really plan for it. Oh god. Okay, I didn't do the Cardinal... Oh, I did that. Didn't do the Cardinal Sentinel. Whatever. Practice for gold symbols. Wait, we don't get this anymore in gold symbols. So, we get Thunderbolt now, but first we're gonna get another rare candy. Even though I messed up movement, the repel should still last long enough. So now the only thing that Gardevoir has to do that's slow at this point is get a ton of rare candies to compensate for the slow experience curve. Oh yeah, easily made it. Wait, damn it. I forget to do this. I think it was in my notes. So slow to get this if I forget. Extra happiness strats. Alright, so now we're just going to do the standard movement to the Weather Institute. And then we've got the Thunderbolt TM, but we're not going to teach it yet. And that could end up costing me. It's a bit of a risk here, but with a good special attack, it's a little more likely to pay off. Not teaching Thunderbolt yet allows me to keep Teleport, so that I can get a bunch of rare candies, and then teleport back to Fortree to do Winona. You don't have access to Fly until you've defeated Winona. So yeah, if you don't have Teleport, you've got to do Winona immediately to get Fly. And then go get the rare candies south of Fortree. And you don't actually need the experience for Winona's Gym. Like, you can do Winona's Gym at a lower level, but it's just a really convenient rare candy point with the way the experience works out to candy after the first 2 fights in Winona's Gym to use, like, what I use. For this route, I'm going to use 5 rare candies all at once. And then, at that point, I'll teach Thunderbolt, or as soon as I enter the gym, I teach Thunderbolt, because I've already used the teleport that I needed to get back to Fortree, and then after I beat Winona, I could just use Fly. You may not have seen it yet, I think you'll see it here, but Gardevoir's special attack is... I think it's over 100, yeah, it'll be over 100 now at level 32, so more than 3 times the level, after Curlia's was less than double its level. And then the other stats are quite a bit better too. Yeah, dude. 518 BST. Yeah, we'll see right here. We get level 32, and normally I would... Yeah, 102, it's pretty hot. Special attack. Normally I would... Candy here. Wow, and here we go. I think it's not a competitive run. Candy would give me a very, very likely 2-hit KO on the Mightyena, so I can't get swaggered twice. I'm okay getting swaggered once, because I got Person Berries when equipped. But yeah, with this special attack at 32, it is, I think, a favorable range, where it's like 50-50 to 2-hit with Shockwave here. And if it uses Bite instead of Swagger, it's not going to hurt like the earlier Mightyena's Bite. You do just 20-something, maybe 24 with this special defense. Alright, 2-half. Nope, not even close, but we're safe. 5. So, do lose time here not having Thunderbolt, but we will make it up with the faster teleport movement and better rare candy timing. Also PP works out a little bit better. A neat PP route for this run. Yeah, not candying there allows us to skip a trainer that we wouldn't normally need to make up experience lost from candying at an earlier level. We are going to use Cast Form for some double battles, which you don't have to do. You could just deposit Cast Form and do a bunch of single battles, but it's kind of slow to deposit, and then you have to withdraw. Or... oh, let me just make sure. Good here. Withdraw Cast Form or catch something else for Tate and Liza. World Record's Tate and Liza fight is quite wonky. It uses a bunch of swag strats that are considerably slower, but maybe that was the point. Swag. Alright, this is not good that I'm down some HP. I think I might just get the max potion for safety now. One benefit of Calm Mind over an X special is that it burns a Protect turn, so now he goes for Protect again and it can fail. I might just like Potion on this turn. Yeah, I don't want to be... because I'm gonna do the risky double die. I'm just gonna Potion here on the Fake Out turn. There's no better time to Potion. And that killed a Kaizo run for me once. Another thing that the world record run does is use Future Sight to make up for the coverage problem that Psychic and Thunderbolt has on a few fights. And it's a decent, cool swag strat. I would probably do it, but 90% accuracy on a shitty move is not really my cup of tea, so we are not using Future Sight strats. Future Sight also would take the place of Shockwave, and Shockwave has quite a bit of value at the end of the game too, for increasing consistency. We basically arrived at our final moveset. We just need to teleport one more time, and then we'll teach T-Bolt over it. Now this is the main reason that we get cut. Let's get some rare candies here. I did this in the Trico run a few years ago, because, you know, Trico can learn cut. And Trico actually needs to use cut in battle, too. What's going on here? Doesn't... So the trainer that I would fight if I'd candied was the one that was blocking the way to Fort Tree City. You have two options to get to Fort Tree after the third rival battle. One is to fight the trainer, the other is to go through the grass and use an extra repel, so you can just fight the trainer and it's not too slow. Up to 20 seconds when you count for the time save of not repelling. But we just saved the 20 seconds here. Gotta get another candy. Oh god, I might forget to get the heal, but it's faster to get the other one. That's a hyper potion that I could get. Never split for rival. I'm losing time. Alright, guess we skip that. Thanks for the heads up, Nate. Wait a second. Oh, it's about to... What the heck happened there? It's supposed to wear off. Well, okay. This is fine. Cast form. Another item. Oh my goodness, come on now. Another rare candy blocked by cut. One. And now this kind of lousy strat, my least favorite thing in the route, because it depends on Castform's attack. If Castform has bad attack, or even bad speed, the strat is kind of lousy, but it is quite fast if Castform is as good as this Gardevoir is. And also, Castform doesn't get beat up too much by Doduo. Alright, should have enough repel steps to do this. So just for safety, I'm gonna get this. Or wait a second, yeah, we should have enough repel steps. Yeah, we do, if I don't mess up. $85 health, 1 soda pop, it should be alright here. Oh, why am I doing this just in case? This is what I do in emulator. Okay. Next place we're gonna go is Fort Tree Gym, and then we'll have Thunderbolt, and that Fort Tree double battle, where I'm going to use Castform, has a lot of variants, but if all goes well, it's a faster fight than Swampert does. This fight here is also very fast, and then the Winona fight is incredibly free. And then really everything until Tate and Liza is incredibly free. With this very high special attack. We do not want Wailmer to hit Castform here. We would like to get this range as well. Okay, crit, so don't know how good the attack is on a Castform. Low out is fine. Go for Psychic to minimize super effective text. Yeah, very easy fight. Crit here would save a bit of time. We will see the attack on Castform from this, and that is not good, I'm pretty sure. So next fight could be painful. Hopefully Castform gets another good crit. Suppose if you see bad attack, you can just adapt, but we're gonna go for the risky fight. So if you were to compare Gardevoir to... Oh my god. Just trying to... If you were to compare Gardevoir to Swampert in terms of time, you would see that the fights are going faster. Where's the repel? Alright, that was farther than I thought. Can't teach Thunderbolt to Zigzagoon, that would be a run killer. Never teleport. Yeah, Gardevoir does fights basically faster than anything else in the game. But it does need to take these candy detours. Because it's slow EXP curve. Now you could skip some of these candy detours if you were planning to switch to Rayquaza for the Elite Four, but Gardevoir is just so good on the Elite Four if you get the candies that it's pretty similar speed to going Rayquaza, so we will be doing that. It'd be quite boring to switch to Rayquaza right before the part where Gardevoir really shines. Alright, bad damage range on Doduo with Facade. And that's... oh, I could Shockwave Swallow. I should have Shockwave Swallow because I have good special attack, but we got the 75% hit. Overall, teleport saves like a minute and a half, but here it saves 10 seconds, plus it allows you to candy in the gym. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. So Doduo probably... Oh, we're faster than Doduo, so we could just heal here if we get hit. Try attack. What's up, Chibi? But also just burn. 42, yeah, this isn't dying. I'll say crit. Burn? Oh, freeze. Okay, so we'll just you get 2 full heals instead of 1, since you have to get 1 in New Mauville to press the switch. No, I'm gonna go back to Torchic maybe after this. Protect. The shockwave's low. Bad fight, but we didn't die. And now our big candy point. I think the Doduo is minus speed, brave nature. Yeah, it's speeded about half the time. Gosh. I suppose again, with this good special attack, I could go for some bonuses like one-hitting the Tropius, but we won't do that. Ow. Not ow. Probably just don't want to heal at all now. Don't know where this time loss came from. Oh, it's probably because... I don't know why. Bad movement, perhaps. I mean, this fight goes pretty fast, though. So no Perish Song, because we can just blast this thing. And then the Tropius can waste some time here. It can use Sunny Day. But we don't one-hit it, so we have no choice. X special to save time. Sunny Day. We'll outspeed it with Chlorophyll because it's good speed. Pelipper is very unlikely to Supersonic, and I think we still have the person equipped, so... Okay. I lost so much time. If you don't use all those candies, Altaria can be a range at +2. Top line. Wait. Oh, I can't do that. I want to do it, but It's like, okay, I'm not doing slot 4 fly the whole run, but I need cast farm, not slots. When you play with speed ups in practice, it doesn't matter where. The flyer is. Alright. Some differences in the route here. But mostly easy fights. Or entirely easy fights. Remember to do that. Right? I don't know if we're gonna be short shockwave PP, I don't think so though. Yeah, because we're doing the safe max elixir strat. Kinda sad that throughout this run you're just constantly obliterating Zubats with super effective moves. Because you just don't have any neutral effective moves that kill it. Alright, time for casual strats, but it's actually fast. The PP max has always been there, and just no routes that I've done, except for gold symbols of course, get that PP max, because you're not really relying on one move with any of the mons that you run. Time for Psychic Baltoy strats and crit, so that dies. It's a damage range with this special attack, but usually these things live, and they can self-destruct for 30 damage, or 40 damage. Psybeam Confuse, a little bit annoying, but not... There's only 2 of them here, so not too disruptive in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, the PP max is high value, you know, 6 PP that can be replenished to full multiple times before the end of the game, and that's for a Psychic. Of course I'll be using it on Psychic, but you know, 9 PP on Surf. And yeah, like Swampert just uses such a variety of moves. Got the range, using Surf, Ice Beam, Earthquake, Strength pretty evenly. So elixirs are just better. Yeah, we were trying to brainstorm that earlier in chat. I don't think there were any ideas. But as you would expect from Gardevoir, you are spamming Psychic quite a bit, so it just ends up being worth it. And easier on the menus too to use a PP max, but I'm not using it yet because I don't have a menu, and I don't need to use it with the Psychics just having been replenished. There's some, as is always the case with Emerald, especially manipless Emerald. There are YOLO PP routes that you can do to skip getting PP items, but they're very tricky. Mainly because of Pelipper randomly using Protect. You just can't control whether Protect will work on consecutive turns, and if it does work and you burn valuable PP, then it can ruin a PP route and cause you to lose a lot of time when getting an extra PP item is only like 8 seconds, or getting and using is only like 8 seconds. Then if you decide to just use a useless move on Pelipper's second Protect turn, anticipating that Protect will work, it could just use Supersonic and ruin your day. How hard is it to find a runnable Ralts? Well, like 1 in 8 Ralts are runnable. But like 1 in 75 Ralts are this good. Yeah, it's pretty... Like I said, at the beginning of the stream, immediately when I saw the stat line on the Ralts, Modest Nature, I knew this was going to be the run that finished, because I was going to safety save. The time saves that you get, and the consistency is just incredible. So, you know, I've died, what, once? Made a mistake that I had to reset once, but all of the time saves from these stats have more than made up for it, so we're cruising. It's better than manip. Saving. Yeah, I mean, of course, for a non-competitive category, it's going to be allowed, so you don't just lose the run when you die. Alright, pretty easy fight here because of the stats. And he can kill me, actually, if he crits takedown, but he usually doesn't go takedown. And we do still have the berry, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, hold on, no we don't. I forgot to equip it. Alright, this could get annoying. Takedown. Alright, that's okay. I should have had this equipped. There we go, like that fight, but... Good defense saved us from dying to another takedown there. And then that's normally a range with Thunderbolt on Mightyena, but with a special attack it's guaranteed. Same thing with the camera up. It's normally a range with Psychic and can kill you with Earthquake, but we are safe with this nature. And, well, not even much time saved. Good movement, too. Alright, now we can do a Calcium Detour here, but our special attack is good enough. We don't want to, because it kind of screws up the money, especially when you're low on heals. It's possible to make it work, but not convenient at all. Yeah, Energy Guru guy gives... or sells calciums. But unless you RNG manipulate the half-off sale, and then also I think... I don't know if you have to talk to the TV when there's a half-off sale, but I've never once gotten a half-off sale in a speedrun. It's never come up in routing or... Actually, it'd be quite good if you could buy calciums for 4,900. Did it all the time, casually. But yeah, at 9,800, it's still necessary with bad special attack to buy the calciums and then make up the money work later. Don't have to worry about that here. I do still need to get a rare candy. What in the world? Movement. is one I didn't practice and didn't get hit. Like 10 seconds already lost in the split. I didn't forget the candy. I have a huge menu coming up here, hopefully I remember everything. By the way, the world record route gets the Master Ball here. That's a bad place for that repel to wear on. Any guesses what the Master Ball is used on? Not Rayquaza, of course. It's a solo Ralts run. And it did not Thunderbolt anything here. Magikarp. We would have caught that earlier if we needed it. I actually do catch about 20 Magikarps in the All Gold Symbols run. On average. Catch 1 if it's good, catch 30 if they keep having bad stats. We use net balls for those. This run will also use net ball for a waterfall target, and yes, the Master Ball was used on a waterfall target, but considering that the Master Ball is a 40-second detour, it's not worth using on common waterfall targets like Tentacle or Marrow. Don't be a thief. I think it's worth going for Rayquaza, but it's just... Gardevoir does champion better than any other Pokemon, I think. I haven't looked at every possible Pokemon, but... And again, you do need to get rare candies that other Pokemon don't need to get, because you have slow experience curve. But once you've set up for champion, getting the required number of rare candies and, you know, doing the detour for Thunderbolt, you have basically the best possible Pokemon for champion given your level. Rayquaza is still better than Gardevoir for champion because it's 20 levels higher, but for a level 54 Mon, which is what Gardevoir is on champion, it's just perfect because it's got very high special defense to defend against Water Spout. You can use Calm Mind to further increase its special defense. And then also increase its special attack and sweep the water types with Thunderbolt and then clean up the Whiscash and Ludicolo with Psychic. And Ludicolo has no special weaknesses, so stab Psychic with Calm Mind is basically the best that you can do. You can't get Kyogre before the Elite Four here. Alright, need to menu. Use a Super Repel. 2 rare candies to level 44. Didn't Candy Swablu. Use PP Max on Psychic. Heal to full. Okay, my notes say heal to full. I guess we're doing it. And got to equip a Person Berry. I like having notes for these types of runs. Mightyena is going to be very likely to die here thanks to the candies and the plus nature, but if it doesn't die, it'll Scary Face and then Golbat might confuse Ray and I'll have the Person Berry for that. Yeah, the thing about the champion fight is that darn Wailord lead. It has perfect coverage, water normal. Every Pokemon in the game is neutral or weak to either water or normal. And it just happens to be that the water and normal moves that he has are the most powerful water and normal moves in the game. Like, literally the most powerful, not counting Hyper Beam, which is effectively 75, so... Double Edge at 120, and Water Spout at 150 stab. So there's really no Pokemon that can wall the Wailord. But Gardevoir does about as good as anything at surviving and then hitting back hard. Yeah, Blizzard also gives it that extra power against all of the ice resists, or ice weakness mons. Anyway, the mon that is caught on this split in the world record run is a Sharpedo, because it does pretty well against Tate and Liza, but it has to be fished for using a Super Rod. And we'll just skip that here. We do have to catch a waterfall. HM friend, but we'll be doing that after Tate and Liza, just quickly getting a tentacle with a netball. Slow. Made it though. Alright, we do need to shop. Didn't buy calcium, so we have lots of money. $0. Now we get some more bonuses. Good special attack guarantees Kadabra and Curlia. Thunderbolt. TNL the hardest here, and it's hard enough to save for, because you have a chance of dying to a critical. Like a Psychic, like a Calm-Minded Psychic through your Calm Minds is gonna hit really hard, even though Gardevoir has good special defense. Just a lovely mechanic in Gen 3. Crits hitting through stat boosts, but still counting your own stat boosts. So yeah, once off to Lunatone set up Calm Mind or 2, you're just dead to a Psychic Crit from the HP that you're at, and then you just lose a ton of time having to come back and do TNL a second time. So we will be saving, and if we don't get crit, it's a pretty easy fight with good special attack. Sydney is a bit tougher, but again, good special attack makes the toughest thing about that fight a lot easier, which is a damage range on the Shiftry. World Record has Sharpedo at this point, and it uses the Sharpedo on Tate and Liza. World Record also teaches a very silly but effective move for Tate and Liza, and that is Skill Swap to give Gardevoir Levitate, and it's really not necessary at all, because Earthquake from Claydol does less than half. And especially with this defense, I'm not sweating the damage one bit, but it does give some extra consistency. Just protect against an Earthquake crit and allow you to enter at lower HP and do some other fun stuff. Skill Swap is a pretty fast TM to get. The main time save here will be just not getting the Super Rod, catching the Sharpedo, and then also manipping the Sharpedo. Roush manipped a plus speed Sharpedo. I don't think a manip Sharpedo is needed, but he had a plan for it. But the actual Tate and Liza fight that he does is, I think, first try, but it's not especially fast. So yeah, should be a lot of time saved if I don't die. And yeah, with the special attack being so good, the only way I can think of that I'll die is crits. So, defensively, Gardevoir does pretty well here, but offensively, it doesn't have a great move for the Lunatone and Solrock in the back, and it really has nothing at all for the Claydol. So we're gonna Calm Mind, which is good for both the offensive and defensive boost, and we're gonna have to Calm Mind one more time to 2-hit the Claydol. And we don't want to get crit here, that could open up the floodgates to an ugly fight. Just that, okay. Now we don't want another Earthquake, so we're gonna Calm Mind again, and then just conserve our Flyer. Send a couple Mons out to die, Swablu comes in next turn and baits Psychic or Ancient Power from Claydol, and of course, like all Tatemliza fights, you can just have your day ruined by an Ancient Power boost, so I suppose that's the other thing that could kill me, but that's less likely than a crit. Alright, so we're gonna Calm Mind one more time, but first get some damage on this, and just heal up for safety. This heal is not required, but it protects you against a few outcomes, particularly crits. Yeah, it's easily more than half because of the good special attack, and now just don't get the boost. Even if you do get the boost, I might win from here. Alright. So no Earthquake damage. Now Xatu can use Confuse Ray, but we actually have the Berry, so we're fine. And then we can also Sunny Day or Calm Mind. Calm Mind is the most common. And now we're just going to try to cheese this here. We need to set up to +3 to kill Lunatone. Try to get the double Sunny Day here. Solrock will always Sunny Day, and now Xatu, yeah. So we got the Mirror Bee fight, double Rain Dance, except it's double Sunny Day. And then from here, it's just pretty free, because the Lunatone is not a range with a special attack. And yeah, Solrock can burn me, and if he crit burns, still fine. It also goes for Solar Beam sometimes, and you see just no damage at all. And a very easy fight. I'm going for Flamethrower. Yeah, like you can just do the fight at +2 and 2-hit KO Lunatone while it uses Calm Mind. But I just like going to +3 on that turn where Xatu and Solrock are out, because Solrock always uses Sunny Day, and then Xatu has a chance of using Sunny Day. And it's just a complete waste of its turn. And if you go to +2, then Solrock is basically the same range that Lunatone is at +3, so... And then also, +3 gives you a bit of extra special defense. I don't even need to heal for true double, I think. Like, I took so little damage on that fight. I think I just won't heal, because I've already got the person. Pretty smooth segment right there. And now we have the badge boost, the special attack and defense badge boost from defeating Tatemliza, so Voltoy is no longer a range, even with neutral special attack. These things just die to Psychic. World Record keeps Thief here, and does not have or wait, no. It keeps Thief for the earlier Voltoys, and then it teaches Future Sight over it, and it doesn't have Shockwave at all at this point. 146 special attack compared to usually like 133. Big upgrade. We actually might be able to delay. 94, I could just heal for safety. Hey Joey, thank you. Have to psychic every numble on the run. Massive overkill. What's up, Cosmic Angel? I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I might actually... need how many Thunderbolts here? I need one. I could try to save. Like, I have to... If I do this, are we okay? We're max elixiring now because we did the safe max elixir strat rather than the risky elixir strat. I think I need 1, not 2. Just 2. I just need 2 Thunderbolts for the next fight. We should have 3 right now? Yeah, we should be fine. Do I have enough Psychics? See, I should have Shockwaved to do that. We might run low on Psychics. I'm not gonna save though. If I die here, I can just come back. Four. 1, 2. No. This is a bit risky. No, wait, I think we're okay. I already have Person equipped. What's the big thing that's saving so much time? My stats being better than manip stats is the main thing. But I also just expected to save time over record to just having a cleaner run. Because world record, well, it's technically not record for manipless, but I effectively consider it record. Because I like to compete against manip runs. Yeah, Rausch's 359 run was literally his first attempt. I've done quite a few resets and, you know, I guess practice, and I've been playing a lot of Emerald recently, so I figured I'd save a little bit of time. So just the standard guard spec X special here, and then everything dies except this Camrupt can just spam Amnesia and take a while to die. Shockwave that, that'll help. Again, X special instead of Calm Mind, because we're not getting hit by special attacks here. Alright, that's whatever. It did, Munch. But I mean, these stats are pretty amazing. Like, the terrible attack is actually quite useful because of all the supersonics in the early game. Like, normally it's like, you know, supersonic, okay, maybe 1 or 2 chances to get hit. You might not get hit at all because it misses. Okay. I'm gonna try to kill you. Now, which one are you gonna kill? Oh my god. Okay. The Tang snipes one of these. Okay. This was not a good fight. If I had healed, it would have been so much better. Okay, it's fine. Half withdrawal really screwed this fight up. There's so much time. Thought I would do more to camera up with the stepping. Not work out at all. I mean, takedown there. Like, what the heck was that? I got double takedown targeting me, did not miss. Is that dated? It's just a really unlucky fight. That saved the PP to. Well, I don't. It's not gonna save that much time to delay this max elixir. It's just gonna be able to combine it with the dive teach menu. We gotta catch our dive friend first. Low HP. Person, there you go. Zigzagoon surfing, so silly. No Wingle. Really? This could be bad now. Wait, I already healed. Okay, 104, that's fine. Yeah, no sky pillar movement. Oh god. Used to fire red round 2. Okay, this is 78% to get in. Worth buying the netball. A little bit of a problem when you buy calciums and you can't afford many netballs, because if it breaks out, you have to go to Great Ball and Tentacle will control you. So. Max repel. Last person berry already, yeah. Teach dive. And we'll teach waterfall to it later. Time loss, maybe. Spun. Thank you, Moody Penguin. Yeah. Gonna wear off here. Should be fine from this health. So this will be the last fight that Swampert typically does before it switches to Rayquaza. I get to see some new strats for the late game, because I didn't do any Torchic runs full game. I always switched after this fight, and well, there's a reason for that. Torchic plays against Sturles quite a bit. Gardevoir everything's smooth except for a couple fights, so hopefully do not get confused here. Just need to set up the next special. So this spawn is just... it's not at all likely for him to do that. And that person berry can be useful later. Forgot to do this. Is that on my notes? Suppose we maybe could have delayed that. I might have actually had enough, but... or no, I was out of Thunderbolts. This is 1330. This is so bad. When we had that Wingle, it kind of slowed us down. True double. It's nasty, and then this fight was a little slow too. Barely saved time, but this is with catching an extra Pokemon and getting an extra encounter, so I can't complain about this time save at all. We're not going to go to Sky Pillar twice, we just do the easy Sky Pillar 1 movement, and then do not make the return trip for Rayquaza. I guess I can save for one and save for the puzzle one at it. I don't really need to save for one though. And the repel might wear off though, I don't know. So because we don't go to Sky Pillar 2, we don't fly to Sootopolis an extra time, we don't go there now to load the fly point. We just go straight to Sootopolis and then fly to Moss Deep and then surf to Sky Pillar. So Pacific Log's town never gets loaded. Hell is gonna wear it off. Some point here. Oh, I can do +1 strats here on 1, so we get to see our first use of Shockwave for the accuracy. Shockwave hits through Double Team, and sometimes you have to hit quite a few attacks through Double Team, and Shockwave can save you from a really nasty fight. But the fight that I'm going to do on Juan here is one that you can only really do with a plus special attack nature. Or, like, perfect neutral Ivy. It should be very clean on Juan, and then Wally is a kind of an annoying fight. His Altaria can either just behave and go down quickly, or he can do pretty massive damage with a boosted Aerial Ace. Dragon Dance boosted, so he's faster than you too. After Wally, we just have one bad fight, which is Sydney. But, I mean, really everything shouldn't be problematic. Like, when I say bad fight, I don't mean, like, actually really risky or hard. I just mean compared to what Rayquaza does or what Gardevoir does on its best fights, it's a little A little bit rough. And with bad stats, it can be extra rough. Oh, nice. Swablu is right in the middle. Alright, now this movement is really hard. Like, if you're ever doing this route, or if you're ever doing this movement on like a world record pace run in a competitive category, you really need to practice this movement and practice it while nervous. I'm not going to do the hard movement here. I'm just going to do something else. I practiced the hard movement and decided it wasn't worth doing in a run, though. I think we can do what? Just, this. Yeah, this is the pansy movement. Loses like half a second, and look at that, don't have to... Like, if you bonk once, the hard movement causes you to hit a trainer. So, yeah. That's okay. These repels. Hope we... Okay, we're fine. We loaded him early, but he turned away. So we don't go to Pacific Log, we just go to Sky Pillar. Did I repel? I'm just gonna save, because I don't know where the repel is gonna wear off. I haven't practiced it, and it's like 8 trainers you have to fight if you fall. I'm gonna be thinking about the repel while I'm doing movement. I just want to finish this run. Like, I'll never get stats like this. For this category. Is it gonna rain for 5 seconds after the cutscene? I think it has on my last 5 runs, or 4 runs. It rains for anywhere from 1 to 13 seconds. I mean, we've actually been getting like 10 seconds, which is bad luck. So it always rains here, but after he flies off. Now 0, 1, 2, 3. Not liking this. It's below average. Oh, significantly below average. God dang it. 10 again. 9. No, I mean, if you count until fade out, yeah, it rained for 7, but then took another 3 seconds to fade to white. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter too much for a category like this. It's just funny that it's random. Don't need to heal. See? So bad. No person berry, so can't set up on Love Disc, but I'm a male. Love Disc is attracted, or this Gardevoir is attracted to females. Love Disc is a female, so we just kill it. Now we can just X special here, I don't care about Crab Hammer damage. Crits were still safe from Kingdra. Actually, wait a second. I just realized I can do this. So this is a range normally at +1, but the Kingdra is also, like with the Max Elixir strat that I did, delaying the Max Elixir, I can actually just go ahead and go for a Kingdra Psychic range here. Normally it's the Whiscash range that deters you from going for +1 strats and forcing you to +2. So you can Amnesia, but yeah, we'll just go for it here. I mean, this is like 60%, I think. And we have the PP to survive in this range. God dang. That's rough going. Not even close. See, its Shockwave did half. Psychic is quite a bit more than double power. But unlucky. Still saved a minute, that's good. Now, I know World Record died on Sydney, and World Record also used a different Sydney strat. Sydney is quite the interesting fight, so let's see. Wish I didn't have to use the restroom. This is a 3-hour run, so I do want to talk a lot about the Sydney fight. It's probably the hardest fight to route in this run. Okay, I think once I repel and teach Waterfall, well, I gotta heal to full. Yeah, got a few things to do. It's close to being useful. Oh my god, Rayquaza's fly user. Okay. This is the run, actually. I can say definitively yes, as long as my power doesn't go out. Alright, so the Sydney fight, as you all know, it's all dark types, and Gardevoir is weak to dark, and Psychic does not affect them. Thunderbolt is pretty good for 60% of his team, 3 out of his 5 pokes. I mean, honestly, Thunderbolt is comfortably good enough to take those pokes out. The problem is, the other 2 pokes are Grass, Dark, so they resist Thunderbolt. And that's where Future Sight was considered in both the World Record route and then my own routing. I thought, okay, well, a cool thing about Future Sight. Repel again. Okay. Cool thing about Future Sight is it uses the current special attack and current special defense to calculate the damage whenever it hits. So by that I mean, if you use Future Sight against a Magikarp, and then the next Pokemon is a Blissey, it will do damage to the Blissey as if it were a Magikarp. +1. You could also YOLO this, but it already Dragon Danced. Now the Magneton doesn't die at 1, so no +2. Don't be mean, just use Safeguard. Oh god. Worst possible. But I'm safe here. Gonna have to heal again. It's not a bug, it's just how it's a... Well, I don't think it's a bug, I think it was always planned like that. Yeah, just how it works. So anyway, the lead Pokemon on Sydney is a Mightyena, and Mightyena has low special defense, and I think his Mightyena has a minus special defense nature, so if you Future Sight on the Mightyena, then when the Shiftry comes out, you can one-hit it at +2. With this special attack, it's just guaranteed at +2. I think it's guaranteed. It's very, very favorable if not. Few problems with that, though. Number one, Future Sight can miss, and then, you know, you gotta kill it with Thunderbolt when you're not prepared to. Second problem is you have to set up the 2 Calm Minds, or, well, you Calm Mind because you want to protect against Dark-type move damage. You could also like Special for a riskier strat, but 2 Calm Minds, 2 special attack boosts are required to one-hit the Shiftry with Future Sight. And then after you set up the Calm Minds and use the Future Sight, you have to wait a turn before Shiftry gets hit. If you just kill the Mightyena and then Shiftry comes out, Future Sight's not going to hit it right away because there's the extra turn delay. We're going to do a different trainer here, by the way. Saves movement and avoids having to deal with a very annoying Claydol. Okay, I don't know what my speed is. I gotta check real quick. 49. I am slower than the Swallow, so this is the benefit of Shockwave here. Just one hits the Swallow through double team every time. Kind of low on health, but I think I'm fine. Survive a crit from Mawile? I don't know. He usually uses Iron Defense. Anyway, so back to the Sydney fight. You can just heal on Mightyena some of the time. Or you can like X-Defend, or do some other stuff like set up a second guard spec, because that can be useful. But a lot of the time you just want to kill it right away, because it's doing big damage to you with Crunch or Double Edge. It goes for Double Edge after you've Calm Minded. And then it's just awkward trying to hit the Shiftry. Now what I tried to do... Oh, god damn it, I always forget that. I'm just gonna heal now. No more rare candies, correct? What I tried to do to get around that problem was use the Future Sight at +1, and then set up another Calm Mind on that extra turn that I have to waste. But that doesn't always work out either. Should get a guaranteed kill on Tropius here. Very quick attack. Because sometimes like you have to heal on Mightyena, and then you don't have time to set up the second Calm Mind, and you really do need +2 for everything else on the fight. What you can do for Shiftry at +1 is just hit it with Future Sight and finish it with Thunderbolt. But even if you get that, even if you set it up so that you Calm Mind on the wait turn, and then, you know, Future Sight hits at +1, but you're set up to +2, you can hit the Shiftry into heal range with +1 Future Sight, and then you gotta hit it with 2 Thunderbolts, which is a damage range, and it uses Double Team, so the second one might miss. And then where it gets really, really bad is when you miss on Shiftry, or if Shiftry just decides turn 1 to not Double Team, and it uses Torment. Torment, it's a pretty bad move for Kaizo runs a lot of the time, but it's a problem here as well. I gotta repel. Just a sec, be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I'm gonna enter E4 and finish talking about the Sydney fight here. The main issue on the fight, and kind of why I opted to not go Future Sight strats, is the Torment from the Shiftery forces you to not use Thunderbolt every other turn, and you just have nothing else useful to use on those other turns, nothing else that can damage his Pokemon. You don't need to set up more Calm Minds. Using Future Sight again isn't particularly effective. So, we're just going to go with Thunderbolt here, and because we have good special attack, Shiftery is not a damage range. We're hoping for Sand Attack, just like the earlier Mightyena. That makes this fight quite a bit easier. And Calm Mind protects against Big Crunch and Feint Attack damage. But we can get Tormented. And that is the main benefit, in my opinion, to keeping Shockwave, is the fight is very doable if you are able to switch between Shockwave and Thunderbolt while Tormented, as opposed to switching between Thunderbolt and nothing while you're getting hit by Dark moves. Alright, so if we get Torment here, we have a strat to play around it. If we get Double Team, oh, we just crit! Let's go! Easy peasy. So don't have to worry about hitting through Double Team or getting turn 1 Torment. Now, this Pokemon here can use Cotton Spore. It's 40% likely to get it off. If it does, the fight is a little bit annoying. Yeah, you got the Cotton Spore. But we're just going to go ahead and X Speed here. And we'll be faster than 2 of the 3 remaining Pokemon. No critical. I think I can Shockwave that. Well, I'm not going to risk it. All that build up in a crit. Well, I mean, fair enough. The point is, I want to have something on record about how this fight is routed. And basically, the idea is, if you keep Shockwave, you're protected against Torment, and then Shiftery is not a threat, because it's only attacking moves Extrasensory, which does like 3 damage. And then X-Speed does not make us faster than this, but it pretty much always uses Swords Dance, and even if it were to hit me with Rock Slide, it would do like 40 or 35 because I have good defense, so yeah. Big time save, world record died on this fight. Now I don't think this health this health needs to heal. While I was away for a second, you may have noticed I deposited all of my Pokemon. That's to save time in the Hall of Fame cutscene. About 3.5 seconds per Pokemon. And also I can box heal my Gardevoir to full HP and PP while I am there. Now this fight could actually be really hard if Phoebe wasn't such a baka. But as it is, Dusclops has a 100% chance of using Protect, as long as its Protect counter is 0, which it remains after using X specials. Now, after Calm Mind, that's an actual move, its Protect counter is at 1, so it doesn't always go for Protect again. When it does, helps a lot for it to fail, so you don't waste 2 PP, because Dusclops has pressure. So it did fail, and now the rest of the fight is easy. Could have gone for +2 strats here, gone for a range on the second Dusclops, but then missing it and wasting tons of PP is really bad. So yeah, this fight is just a slightly slower version of Rayquaza's, basically. You never get hit by a ghost move here. And to be fair, every Pokemon basically has a free Phoebe fight because the Dusclops just spams Protect 100% of the time as long as it can't one-hit KO you. And if you've ever been one-hit KO from full HP by a Dusclops, I would like to hear your story. I don't know why I put in the wrong time. I put in the wrong time for Phoebe. Because, yeah, it's not possible to have a fight 27 seconds faster than that, so should make up time here because of my error. Glacia is going to be really similar. I think I could actually attempt a YOLO strat here, but the nice thing about this fight is you only need 2 X specials, and then the first turn is almost always Hail. Second turn is going to be Body Slam, and of course that can paralyze and it sucks, but it sucks a little bit less when you have Synchronize, because then Celio becomes paralyzed too, and then when you heal the paralysis, you could just be fully paralyzed in the next turn. And didn't get paralyzed, so all good. Specs Dusclops, oh my god. Suppose that's, I don't know. Why X special instead of Calm Mind? It saves 2 seconds, because like when you use Calm Mind, there's an animation watching your Gardevoir get powered up, and then there's 2 text boxes. The first one is Gardevoir's Special Attack Rose. The second one is Gardevoir's Special Defense Rose. Whereas when you use the X special, it's just 1 text box and no animation. Because X special is just a boost to your special attack. So you only use Calm Mind when the special defense boost is valuable, or when it advantageously advances the Protect turn counter. The turn, like if you use X special and they use Protect, it just doesn't work, so then they have a guaranteed successful Protect on the next turn. And if you want them to stop using Protect so you can hit them, speed up the fight. Dude, what the heck is... Okay, it must have been the Sydney split that I marked wrong. Yeah. I use a few Calm Minds on Protect turns, and then quite a few more when I need to boost my special defense. Quite necessary to boost your special defense early in the run when you're Kirlia, but at this point there are only a few fights where I need it. Yeah, opening the menu does lose a little bit of time, that's not too bad. Alright, now this fight you can do a YOLO strat, skip the guard spec, but it's a long run, I don't want to die, so I'm just gonna go with guard spec, and then usually Shelgon protects, but it can Rock Tomb. This is just +3 no matter what your special attack is. And if he does hit me, it's gonna be Rock Tomb, or nah, he can't even double edge at this point. If he crit me with Rock Tomb, he might double edge, go for the kill, but... Oh, I forgot to, this is fine, but I forgot to Calm Mind on the last turn. Too ambitious. But we still have enough Psychics, it's okay. Oh, we barely have enough psychics, actually. It was a little bit of a mistake, because if Ludicolo get... Like, Champion can get bad, and then I would prefer to have the extra psychic, but hopefully we'll be okay. Yeah, Shogun's pretty free setup. It's not as free as Phoebe's Dusclops, but most of the time it just does nothing. Yeah, next fight, the last fight, like I said, Gardevoir does it better than anything for its level because of the high special defense and the coverage. Can't hit Ludicolo with anything super effectively on the special side, and you can't hit pure water types super effectively with anything on the physical side, so the neutral stab psychic plus the super effective Thunderbolt on 4 of the 6 Mons on Champion. It's just pretty much the perfect Mon. Can we get sub 330? We are going to save, because we can die to a crit. Gen 3 mechanics. Water Spout can just kill me. From full. The PP max is helping here, I don't need to use a PP item. Saved a couple PP items over the course of the run. So, okay, not a super complex fight here, but some thought had to be put into this. The Wailord, like I said, it's got perfect coverage and massively powerful moves, and I don't really want to set up on it more than is absolutely necessary because I risk dying to a crit and I'm losing my sub 330. So, we do Calm Mind to protect against Water Spout, and then we just kill it after that. If it Rain Dances, we don't want to get massive Water Spout damage. If it uses anything else, we don't want it to Rain Dance because it loses text. So goodbye Wailord, 96 HP. More than enough to handle the Ludicolo. We're gonna just kill the Tentacruel first, because it has Sludge Bomb, and that is not fun. Damage range, by the way, if you have a neutral 20 IV Gardevoir. Tentacruel. Yeah, Ludicolo is the final setup Mon. All I need is 2 more boosts. But he's going to double team Leech Seed or Surf. I would prefer to not see Leech Seed. I can handle double team. I'm going to go for a Psychic first, and if that misses, I'll go for a double Shockwave. Alright, so the run is just over, I believe, if I hit this Psychic. 60%. Okay. Unfortunate. This is a damage range now to hit. Still might be a range. Okay, we are done. Just to click the right moves. I see Surf did absolutely nothing. Plus Special Attack Nature went in so hard, because that is a very difficult 2-hit with a neutral nature with Shockwave. I really hope that I calced this correctly and it dies to Psychic. I'm pretty sure it does. Saves the super effective text, and I'm not going to Psychic Melodic because that thing has 183 special defense. Yeah, you just see how dominant Gardevoir is on the Elite Four, with the exception of the awkward Sydney fight, which wasn't even that bad. And that's why we do this run. No one would ever attempt this horrendous early game if not for the payoff in the late game. This will be a sub 330 Poochers. Sub 330 Manipless is pretty hot. I mean, it can go lower, of course, but, you know, if you play like an absolute god, you're still probably not beating this timed, unless you get these types of stats, because every stat matters, even special defense. And just getting any Ralts quickly in the first place is hard, because it's 2% to get one with Synchronize. Yeah, can't say that I earned this one, I just got super lucky with the stats. But this will be a nice, nice run to highlight. Manipless Mudkip is 239, so we are 50 minutes behind that. And I don't know, what was the Norman time? Let me just split here and then we'll see. I had some execution errors, but I didn't die in the late game, right? My only death was at Maxi 1 critical. 116, what? Uh-oh. Did I change the frame rate? Why was that a 116? Oh, it probably Gardevoir's Cry, that's why. Does Cry length matter in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, it does. Well, Cry length and animation. It must have been that. Swampert's Cry is longer than Gardevoir's. I did not mash fast enough to get a 116.05. I'm playing on MGBA 10.0, not the old version. Okay. My Norman time was a 153. Manipless Mudkip record has a what? What is it? Oh, I gotta check now. I don't even remember. 9? I remember the Torchic is a 113, so we were 40 minutes behind Torchic at Norman. But okay, Manipless Mudkip Norman is a 109. So 44 minutes behind at Norman, and then we finished 44 minutes behind at Norman, finished 49 minutes behind. We lost 5 minutes after Norman, which is mainly to getting candies and saving, and I don't know what, I guess the Thunderbolt Detour. And Tate and Liza, and Archie. Long game, time heads up, but I guess I didn't expect it to be that big of a difference. And Norman, I mean, I guess we had a detour on the Norman split, but then after Norman, it's interesting. The champion fight was a little bit slower than Rayquaza's, and then the Sydney fight, okay, the Sydney fight was the Sydney split was 12-20, that's a huge time lost compared to Rayquaza, so I guess, yeah, not switching to Rayquaza may lose time even with the candies, I don't know. We literally, like, saved time on 1, or no, we lost time on 1 because missed the range, but Gardevoir is faster than everything except Rayquaza in the end game, so it's pretty good. It's just the early game, you know, lost 45 minutes in the early game. Vibin' and Larkin. Yeah, I'm glad that despite the late hour, we got quite a few people here. I thought this was bad timing at first. Like, oh man, I got the God Run, the God Ralts, but I haven't been streaming for a few days, and it's like total degen hours. Yeah, 10-minute Ralt split is 3 minutes better than average. Roxanne split was a disaster because I was so rusty and saving everywhere, and had to reset once because I forgot to swap Pokemon. But yeah, the only death was at Maxi 1. Yeah, good night, Pat. Another thing that I suppose remember is that I am playing on emulator and console was on World Record was on console, Roush's run was on console, but that's only about 55 seconds, so we're still sub 330 even if we played on console. And then this is not accurate because we saved and reset twice. Extra items. Never got poisoned, never had to use this. We ended up with 1 extra soda pop, but then we... No, the heals were fine. 6 full heals. Yeah, if I had gotten Chain Parried by the Celio, we could have used quite a few of those. The extra guard spec is for Cacturn because it uses Cotton Spore, but I mostly routed that out. It's just kind of, since I have extra money, I buy it. Extra X speed for lower speed, but I didn't need it with the speed IV. Yeah, extra X specials because you just buy the maximum. Like, you skip the nugget and you still have all of this extra X item money. And then just bought max repels, hyper potions, and max net balls, a lot of extra items. But let's take a look at the Superstar. That's so good! I'll run this in... Should we take this to the Battle Frontier? See if we can win Silver Symbol?